So hello guys, you are welcome to today's quick review on USDJPY. We did this early this week, which was on Sunday. We did this analysis on Sunday. We can actually see that before the market hit our take profit, it hit our stop loss first. Okay, and today I'll be addressing the reason why this happens. Okay, now while trading with my strategy, you need to understand that before setting your profit target and your stop loss, you need to evaluate or check the full market. You understand? You need to check the full market if what you are analyzing is in the same line with what the market is trying to do. Okay, you don't just do your analysis because you want to take trade or because you want to make profit. No, you don't do that. You do your analysis based on what the market is already doing. So the market cannot be selling while you are trying to buy. Okay, so and another thing, the major reason of why I'm doing this video was because when I was doing this analysis, there was a fair value gap, opened fair value gap that were not closed, that was not closed. Okay, and if you are trading with my strategy, you need to understand that you need to take note of every fair value gaps. Okay, fair value gaps can be this. Okay, for those that does not understand what fair value gap is, okay, this is a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap, and the law of fair value gap is if after a big move, after an impulsive move, there must be a correction. Okay, the correction needs to come in and fill in this massive gap which is here. Okay, you can see immediately after there's a big impulsive move, then comes a correction. Okay, and to correct and to close this fair value gap which is here, let me draw it again. So to close this fair value gap, you can see this fair value gap needs to be closed, and there in the market there is always a fair value gap after an impulsive move. Okay, here is another fair value gap, but what happened, the market needs to come close this fair value gap before it continue to go its own direction. And while we were doing this analysis, there was another fair value gap around this area. There was a fair value gap that was not closed, okay, within this area. So the market needs to close this fair value gap before it goes to its direction. Okay, and that's the reason, the simple reason why I'm doing this video, for us to understand that we need to observe before we take decision while trading. We need to be very, very observant, okay, before we take any decision while trading. So if for example we did this, before we took this trade, you will find out that we will be on the safer side. Okay, we'll be on the safer side. Okay, yeah, we'll use here as a sweep of liquidity. After using this as a sweep of liquidity, then you do what? You look for your point B, or you look for a retracement. So at that particular place that the retracement, and that's where you'll be putting your other line for your entry point. Okay, but sometimes it does not work that way. You need to look for an order block, okay, for you to use as your entry point. You need to look for another block, and then I'll be looking for another block within this area. Okay, so do we have another block here? Yes, we do. We have another block, and this is our other block area. We need to look for all these things. We need to take note of all these things before taking our trade. So now you can see the big fair value gap that was created here. So you don't just take your trade maybe because you want to buy. Yes, definitely the market might go your way for buy, but before it finally goes your way, it's going to stop you out of the market like it just did here. Okay, so now you need to look for a probability below the fair value gap. Okay, some people might just use the fair value gap as their entry position. For example, here, this is where the fair value gaps end. Okay, they might just use it as their entry position. And if you use your fair value gap as your entry position with a 50%, a 50 pips stop loss, you'll still be in profit. You understand? So, but me, I don't do that. I don't use the fair value gap. So what I do, I rather look for another block. And yeah, I've gotten my other block, and now I'm going to show you how it works, how other blocks work with my strategy. You can see for yourself. Now it helps us minimize the risk. Okay, sorry for that. It helps us minimize the risks that we are taking while trading. And now I'm not going to use this anymore. No, I won't be using this because I'm using my other block zone already. Okay, so I'm going to just switch to 1 hour time frame so that everything will be more clearer. Okay, you can see we caught the market right here, 100 pips. Okay, this is 110 pips. We won't be greedy, we just need just 100 pips. That's 100 pips stop loss, and then 50 pips, so 50 pips stop loss and 100 pips take profit. And the overall target for this market is about 199 pips so far. Okay, but we just look for 100 pips. 100 pips is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Okay, you can see how simple it is. Very simple, very simple. So guys, if you find my strategy simple and helpful, please don't forget to like, share and comment, and follow for more of this content. Okay, we have come to the end of today's lesson, so just watch out for more of my content on how to trade the forex market. The forex market is never hard. Okay, so there are a lot of people out there who are complicating things for young traders. Okay, but with the right strategy and with the right mentorship, you can always find yourself killing the market anytime you come to the market. Okay, let me just show you guys one of the trade I did. It has been running for 3 weeks now. Okay, this is AUD/USD. It has been running for over 3 weeks now. Okay, you can see the same simple strategy. You don't need to complicate things for yourself. You just need that simple strategy. These are sweep of liquidity, and this is the reverse I was talking about. Okay, you can see the reverse here, but what did I do? I did not enter at that particular place, because if I do, you will find out that the market will stop me out of this market before going my way. So what did I do? I looked for another block in a lower time frame. After looking for another block in a lower time frame, then I took my trade, and then you can see we hit 360 pips already before the market is about to reverse. Okay, so guys, watch out for more of my content, and please don't forget to like, share and comment. Thank you.